Tommy, 2-2 here at Steel Park. I can only imagine you're disappointed. You could have wrapped this up in the first half.
Yeah, I think we've just said that to the boys, said at half time. Goals change games, and we probably should have been 5, if not 6-0 up at half time. We said it was a dangerous scoreline at half time. We've had this situation probably 2-3 times at home this season where we've made it hard work for ourselves. 2 goals that we've conceded, poor on our point of view. We have to try and put a positive on it. We've battled back and got the goal. September, October time maybe, we would have lost that game 2-1. Showed our fighting spirit when it went to the last minute.
Of course, we're looking at positives. We have to look at the positives. You are officially in the playoffs now, due to the other games that have happened in the league, that you can't drop below 5th position in the league. Is that something now you can work on? You've got to look for the positives. You've got to be, going forward. You've got to look at these extra games that are going to be played.
No, to be honest with you, I think that's something that I've read all week about getting the points today and securing a first spot. I think that's quite a negative spin on it. That's not something that we're at all focused on. I said it probably months ago now. It was about finishing in the top 2. We'll continue to fight our way and stay on Paul's heels, but we've got ourselves a mountain to climb again. So if we don't win it, we'll finish second.
Dorchester, of course, came to play football. They've done that. They certainly ran you ragged in the second half, and it looked like there was a lot of tired legs out there for Corby, certainly in the last 10-15 minutes.
We've just said that, that's why we made the changes. We didn't want to bring off a player like Ben Mills, but he's run himself into the ground recently. He's obviously carrying an ankle injury, and we've got to guard against that a little bit. There are some tired legs out there. A couple of days now to turn it around, get the right recovery ready for obviously the final Tuesday night.
Dave, you've been absent for a couple of weeks. You've watched it today, but what did you think when you saw Paul Walker running out of his goal to try and sweep the goal back up the park, only for it to kind of backfire, really?
You'll turn on Match of the Day tonight and you'll probably see that by a multi-million-pound goalkeeper. So, how many times can you count on your hands the mistakes he's made? It's absolutely killing him that he's made the mistake. He'll come back stronger because that's what we do, that's what goalkeepers do, and he'll come back better for it. So it's hard for me to stand here and moan about him when he's been so good this season, and it's the nature of the beast. The mistakes are the nature of the beast, and you've got to deal with those.
So yeah, no, it's completely true. Do you feel as if you missed Weir Daly today? You can't knock a player who's gone off and played for his national team. Dave,
it's great. It's great for him to be part of it. It's frustrating for us a little bit. We need him. He's a 21 goal scorer. So it is frustrating, but at the same time, we can't hold anyone back when it comes to international duties and opportunities like that.
It is a huge opportunity, of course. Tommy, injuries going forward, anything you've got a concern for before this game on Tuesday? Of course, it's against Poole.
It's just knocks. The boys will dust themselves down. Me in that group of people as well. There's probably 2 or 3, maybe 4 lads that have got ice on in the dressing room. Dust themselves off. It's a cup final for the football club, but we're representing it, and we want to win this season with some trophy, silverware. And it'll hold us in good stead, obviously, for the next few weeks as well. So we go there Tuesday, obviously we're going to put on a performance and hopefully come away with the result we want.
One last question about the fans. 780, nearly biggest attendance here at Steel Park this season. That's good for you, that's good for Corby, it's good for the players.
It shows what we've done is worthwhile. When they turn out in the numbers like that and you can see the percentage increase, what the fans have achieved this year, they're fully behind a very good football team, and I've said it all year, this is a special group of players and they deserve that kind of support. And if we have to bring the playoffs back here at the end of the month, going into April, they'll turn out again, and they're fully behind us. It's good to see, and playing in front of 250 last year, you look at this stadium and the facilities here, and it's a waste for 250 people. If we can get close to the 1,000 mark, and I'm sure we will if we're in the playoffs, then I think they'll stay behind us and come back next season.
Well done today. See you on Tuesday.
Cheers, John. Thanks, John.
Tommy, one last question. Eddie Appleton, will he be appearing again this season, or is it been ruled out by doctor's notice?
I would imagine he won't feature again this season, but Eddie Appleton being the man that he is and the warrior that he is, I wouldn't be surprised at all if he was to have a good recovery and declare himself fit. Because like I say, that's the attitude and the determination that lad has. He's a fighter. He stands beside me and Dave, and he's of that ilk where we hold him in high regard. He's a proper man, and he'll do everything for this football club, and if he is fit enough to be a part of it, he will.
And of course, talking to sidelines and players, Paul Malone still involved with the club fully, even though he's got a big plastic boot on his leg.
Well, he's having a jolly, to be honest with you, in Centre Parks with sending me pictures of reindeers in the bloody background, so he's not too focused at the minute.
But will he be travelling on Tuesday?
I would like to think so. I think if he can, he will.
Excellent.